This video is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is Loso, in case you didn't know so. Thank you very much for coming back to another video. On this video, in lieu of everything that's been going on here in the Philippines, I want to show you the creativity of Mother Nature to us humans. So please do me a favor, make sure to comment down below what video you are more interested in that we're gonna check out. Also, do me a favor, that little bell right there, ring it, click it. That way you know when we're gonna actually be dropping videos, so you guys can check it out and be attent to be checking out our videos. But please make sure to like, share, subscribe, all those beautiful things that keep the channel going so you guys can check them out. But yes, on this video, I'm gonna show you the artistry of Mother Nature. Beautiful and destructive. So for our first video, we're gonna be checking out Mr. Michael. Not Michael Jackson, not Michael Tyson, not Michael Jordan, but Mother Nature's Michael. We're gonna be checking out Hurricane Michael, Mother Nature's most devastating Michael. So please make sure to grab your loved ones, because you never know. Mother Nature is a bitch.
Yeah, I said, bitch.
And she can be cruel sometimes. So grab your loved ones, grab your snacks, because you know what? Let's check out Mother Nature's Michael. Hurricane Michael. Holla at your boy.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mother Nature's Hurricane Michael. 2018 is when Hurricane Michael hit the United States, and it's one of the most powerful in the last 15 years. This is what a Category 5 hurricane can do. This was October 10th, 2018. It was literally the strongest hurricane on record to strike the Florida Peninsula. That's what Mother Nature can do. This is some of the things that we've been going through here in the Philippines, especially here in the island of Cebu.
What a difference a day makes. This is the Apalachicola River. It's supposed to be on the other side of those pilings, but that water has now spilled its banks, and the water is now in a nearby park. You see where those benches...
So, as hard as I can say, as harsh as Mother Nature can be, she can always give us something better. Hurricane Michael was one of the strongest hurricanes to make landfall, not only in the US, but in the past 15 years. And as we can tell, they're only gonna get stronger. I mean, here Cebu got struck by Category 4, and it was hard. The island of Luzon just this past weekend got hit by a Category 5. So, man, the things that Mother Nature can do. But let's check out the day after. Let's check out what else Mother Nature can give us after a hurricane. Let's check it out. And this is what Mother Nature gives us the day after it happens. After a major destruction, this is what Mother Nature gives us, like any other mother. After punishing us, she gives us beauty. Like you saw, Mother Nature doesn't only take from us, but she gives us hope for the next day, gives us a breath of fresh air, gives us a brighter day, as you can see. So next, she doesn't just brings hurricanes. She can also bring from the ground volcanoes. And this is what can erupt. So let's check it out. Holla at your boy. This was one of the largest volcanic eruptions in the past 15 years. This is 2022, January 15th of 2022. The Hunga Tonga volcano eruption. One of the most powerful submarine volcanic eruptions. It was so big that it also recorded one of the biggest tsunami waves. This was almost comparable to the 1883 Krakatoa volcano eruption that had an atmospheric disturbance of the same magnitude. This is what Mother Nature can do when she's pissed. And this just happened 3 years ago. Almost 4. The good thing is, oh, well, there was nothing good. There's never something good from an explosion of this magnitude. But the good thing is there was no recorded unalivings from this because it was a submarine a submarine eruption. But just look at there's even thunder and lightning because of it. It's crazy what Mother Nature can do to us when she's mad. When she's really, really mad. Well, the good thing is that it didn't unalive anybody, but it was devastating. Also, the good thing is it was in the middle of the Pacific. So that's what Mother Nature can do to us at any given moment.
Help me, Jesus! Help me, Jewish God! Help me, Allah! Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise!
He can decide that we're not worthy of her love. But also, she can show us that from the ashes of one of the biggest volcano eruptions, there can still be beauty. So let's check out how an ash sunset looks like. Holla at your boy. This is what ash from the Tonga volcano eruption can do. The gorgeous sunset it can produce. The calm after the storm. In this case, after the eruption. So not only she can destroy, but she can also show us the beautiful side of her. I mean, it's like any mom, isn't she?
I'm so scared right now.
But also, she can get tired of all of us fighting all the time, causing wars, fighting with our neighbors. She can just get tired and just shake the ground that we're standing on. Let's check out the 2023 Turkey, Syria earthquake. One of the biggest ones and most devastating one in the past 15 years. Grab your loved ones because you never know. This is the devastation that Mother Nature can do to us when she's tired of all of us fighting, bickering with our neighbors. This is the 2023 Turkey, Syria earthquake, which it wasn't the magnitude that did all of this, which, by the way, 7.8. It was the aftershock that came seconds later, which the aftershock was 7.7.
This disaster is going to require many months, if not years, for the recovery. So I think governments and the internal the coordination with the two authorities and international organizations that can also support by ensuring proper coordination, no duplication, ensuring that the distribution of the work, not only geographically, but also in the areas of expertise, is going to be crucially needed. The first thing is access, especially in Syria, is becoming challenging in areas that have been badly affected. And this represents a problem, and this is access related to the impact of the earthquake in terms of accessing to rural areas, for example, is not an easy thing to achieve. To
That
the
is
urban
the problem.
cities is much easier, of course. Similarly, in the case of Turkey and Syria, the other big challenge is the winter. The winter represents an additional problem that we need to overcome in terms of the current capacities that are in place to guarantee proper shelter, and that the communities that normally are the hardest to reach also are able to be supported.
برج الغنم اللي انهار كان صامت قبل الزلازل كبرج آلاء. كنا نطالب بترميمه، أما الآن فصار الموضوع يحتاج إلى إعادة أعمار من البداية.
And that type of destruction, that's Mother Nature. I mean, some say that we do it to ourselves.
No, my mama doesn't do that.
Sometimes it's true. Sometimes is because we don't take care of her. Sometimes is because we do bicker with our fellow neighbors. These territories, Turkey, Syria, the Middle East, they've been bickering with one another since the beginning of time. Sometimes Mother Nature just gets tired and shows everybody that she is the one that allows us to be here, that allows us to put our feet on the ground, and shows us that she can take that ground away from us at any second, as we literally just saw almost 2 months ago, September 30th, here in Cebu, with the earthquake that struck here, 6.9 magnitude. I mean, we spoke about it already. There's still aftershocks right now, but also she can show us the beauty that after major destructions, she can show us that there's a brighter day tomorrow. Let's check it out. This is the sunrise in Gaziantep, Turkey, one of the towns that got hit by that earthquake. Earthquake, plurals. So Mother Nature can literally turn off and turn on the lights on us and shows us how beautiful she can be. So those are the examples of how devastating Mother Nature can be. Oh, and we're not done. We are definitely not done, because we're in an island nation, the Philippines, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, even though they're big islands and one of them is a continent, Australia, we can still be hit by Mother Nature with her tsunamis. Let's check it out. One of the biggest tsunamis in the past 15 years. The 2011 Tohoku tsunami. Let's check it out. Holla at your boy. Ladies and gentlemen,
in a perfect
the
trifecta
Tohoku
of compounding disasters, on March
earthquake
11,
tsunami.
2011, the Tohoku region of Japan was struck by a 9.1 magnitude undersea megathrust earthquake, the largest ever to strike the island nation, as well as the fourth most powerful earthquake in recorded history since record-keeping began in 1900. Known in English and Japanese collectively as 3.11, the quake epicentered on the Pacific Ocean floor, some 45 miles east of the Oshika Peninsula in the northeastern
devastating
region of
earthquake.
Honshu Island, Japan's largest and most populated landmass
9.0
of some 421 inhabited islands.
But
panicked residents experienced
I
6
did
full
this
minutes of
as
unrelenting shaking
a tsunami
before the
because
second chapter of the unfolding
the
tragedy
tsunami is
began.
the one that actually did
With
the
less
most
than 8 to 10
devastation.
minutes of warning, the Tohoku earthquake triggered a massive tsunami wave that topped out at 133 feet in height, traveling at speeds upwards of 435 miles an
The
hour,
tsunami,
flushing 6 miles
the tsunami
in a swatch of
is the one
destruction
that actually
destroyed
did
more than
the
100,000
Fukushima
structures.
disaster, as we
Freezing
all
temperatures
now
and active
know.
snowfall hindered early rescue efforts, leading to 19,759 fatalities. 6,242 injuries, and 2,533 people still unaccounted for. Next in the falling line of dominoes was the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant, when 3 of her 4 reactors exploded after the loss of electrical power halted reactor cooling systems, leading to the evacuation of all residents within a 12-mile radius of the now highly radioactive plant. 3 years after the meltdown and subsequent explosions, 1,500 fuel rods had been removed from Fukushima reactors, and as of 2022, cleanup efforts and full dismantling of the Fukushima Daiichi site is expected to take another 30 years and an additional $76 billion. Early estimates of losses from the 3.11 earthquake tallied up to $34.6 billion US, while on March 14th of 2011, the Bank of Japan infused $183 billion into the Japanese banking system in an effort to normalize market conditions. According to a 2020 study, World Bank estimates of economic losses caused by the Tohoku earthquake and subsequent chain of disasters stands at $235 billion, making the Tohoku earthquake the costliest natural disaster in history.
Billion.
During the year following the disasters, Japan's real GDP growth fell by a staggering 47%, making the Tohoku earthquake one of the worst hard times in Asian history.
40% drop on their GDP. Yes, it was the earthquake that triggered the tsunami. But the earthquake didn't hit Japan. It hit in the Pacific Ocean. And the tsunami afterwards is the one that did all the devastation. So Mother Nature can giveth and taketh away with just one simple wave. The devastation of Mother Nature, and she's not done. Oh, she's not done. Let's check out the most devastating typhoon in the past 15 years. And that's 2013 Typhoon Haiyan. Grab your loved ones because this is Mother Nature. Holla at your boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Typhoon.
This is Keith Bradshaw for the New York Times in Tacloban,
or like everybody knows it,
the
Yolanda.
city of Tacloban in the east-central Philippines has been devastated by wind and water, the result of one of the most powerful typhoons ever recorded
November
in the Pacific.
2013.
Driven by sustained winds of more than 140 miles an hour, the ocean rose almost like a tsunami, so that within minutes, homes hundreds of yards inland had their ground floors submerged in seawater.
Maximum wind speeds of Yolanda was 195 miles per
Many
hour.
died not just in single-story homes, but in
315
churches,
kilometers.
schools, a sports stadium, and other buildings that had been chosen as wind-resistant evacuation centers. And the roads themselves are hard to recognize because they are so clogged with debris. Relief efforts are slow and halting, with even the Filipino soldiers complaining of limited supplies of fresh water. Food is scarce, and residents complain that the smell of rotting human flesh is so severe in some areas that they cannot bring themselves to eat meals in their own homes. Widespread looting over the weekend has made matters worse. People are showing up at the airport begging for food, water, and scarce seats aboard flights out of the shattered city. It does not help that there are virtually no lights at night in the entire city, as even backyard generators were flooded. Improvements may be slow.
This is what happens.
That said, the Philippines is trying,
when
American
Mother
help
Nature
and assistance from nonprofits, to fly in
gets
more
tired
aid,
of us.
a slow and costly alternative to bringing in supplies by road.
That was Typhoon Yolanda, November 8th, 2013. The most devastating typhoon, not only in the Philippines, but in recorded history. And I didn't want to show you this as the last video because this is what we're going through nowadays in the past couple of months with the earthquake, with the aftershocks, with Typhoon Tino, with the typhoon that hit Luzon just 3 days ago.
Shit went bad real quick.
This is Mother Nature. This is her planet. It's not ours. This is where we live. This is where she lets us live. So I'm showing you this because we need to be aware of what's going on in our surroundings. So, like I've said in a previous video, we're not the white race, we're not the brown race, we're not the Asian race, we're not the African race. We are the human race. So why don't we just all get along?
Why can't we all just get along?
Because this is what Mother Nature can do. And this is her planet. She was here from the beginning and she will be here at the end. So let's not forget where we live, and I'll show you where we live. This is where we live. This is Mother Nature. This is our planet Earth. When all of this happens, we are in the dark, but then the light comes and it shows us how beautiful everything is. This is our Earth. This is where we live. This is where Mother Nature lets us live. That is the devastation and the beauty of planet Earth, where we live, where we lay our heads. So love each other, kiss each other, laugh with each other. Let's take it to the end. And that's Mother Nature, guys. This is where she lets us live. This is where she lets us fight with each other, love each other, yell at each other, laugh with each other. So make sure, comment down below if you're okay, if your family's doing okay, if you were in any of those devastating situations. Comment down below how you're doing now, if you still need help. Also, make sure to please hit that notification bell right there as well, so you're aware of when we drop the videos that you see and that you're accustomed to checking us out. But please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and be at peace with each other.
Speeches are for campaigning. Now is the time for action.
Holla at your boy. Peace.